Hello, hi, myself, Dr. P. Shivaranjani, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application. Today we'll discuss about window events in Java programming. So before getting into window events, we'll view what is meant by an event. Each and every Java guy or event driven. So it means that the event is the one which will help you to interact with your program, with the user and the program. So by the help of this particular event, they'll have an interactions between the user and the program. So, event is nothing but when you're moving a mouse or clicking a mouse or hitting the mouse or when you're typing something else in your keyboard, that is called as an event. So, when an event occurs, what it will do in the sense the event object has been created, so that will store the information about the event. So what kind of event or occurred, whether it has been done by the help of a keyboard or by the help of the mouse. So this event object is being utilized in the case that the program wishes to respond to the particular event. So here the event object plays the main role in order to rectify or identify whether the action is performed by the what kind of action is being performed by the user. That is, whether the user has used the action is performed based upon the keyboard or by the help of the mouse. So the next important thing is event class. The class from which the event object is created will depends upon the type of the event which has occurred. For example, an object is being created by using a mouse event class, then the event has been involved or done by the help of a mouse. Similarly, an object is being created by using an action event class. Then the button is being pressed, or when you are pressing, or when the user is entering something inside your text box or text field area. So these event classes are provided in a package called as java.awt.package. So you can access this particular class and you can enable the event handling mechanism, that is your window events. So the next thing is event source. The event source is the virtual component with which the user has interact. The event source creates the event object when an event has occurred. For example, an applet is an event source for mouse click and button is the event source for the button click. So these two example will specify what is meant by an event source is. The next thing is event listener. Event listener is an object that is prepared to handle the event if it is notified that the event has occurred. The event listener object receives an event object when it is notified of the event and respond to the particular event using the information provided in the event objects. So how does this event handling mechanism works in the sense each Java event source will keeps an internal list of this listener. If an event occur, the event source notify all the listener objects on the list. Any listener that is listening for the particular event may then respond. So this is the way how the event handling mechanism is being done in the Windows. So how does the programmer to make use of guy respond to the event? So for that the programmer must provide a class from which the listener object can created, then create and register listener objects within the event source. By using these two things, you can respond to the particular event. So the next thing is how to work with mouse. So first you have to create a listener class for the mouse by the help of mouse listener interface. So this mouse listener interface is used for creating a mouse listener object. So here this example will specify how this mouse listener interface works. So when the user is pressing a mouse then the particular event will be recorded by the help of mouse press class method. And when the user is releasing the particular mouse, then the particular event will be recorded by the function called as mouse release. And when the user is clicking the particular thing on the screen, then the mouse click method will record the particular event. Then if the particular user is entering the particular data inside the text box, then the mouse entered method will record the particular event. So similarly, the mouse exit method is used when the user is coming out of the particular application or exiting the particular component. In such case, these particular interfaces can be used for recording the mouse listener activities. So this example will explain how to work with your mouse. So here I have used two package, that is your Java AWT package. So inside the Java AWT package, I have used an event in order to record the event of the mouse. So I have used this particular class. So next thing is I have created a class called as mouse listener example, and I'm extending the frame and I'm implementing mouse listeners. So similarly, I have created a constructor. The next step I have created is I have created a constructor for the class. Inside the constructor, I have just added the mouse listener, and I'm setting the size of the particular mouse listener as window as 300, 300, and setting the layout of the particular window as null. But the window should be, there is no layout for the particular thing. We'll see what the layout is. And I'm setting the visibility of the particular window as true. So now when the user is clicking the particular mouse, then the particular click event, I'm writing the code for the click event alone. So here now what it will do in the sense, it has to set the color of the particular oval shape as you have to draw the oval, and you have to fill the color of the particular oval as blue. So similarly, when the user is entering the particular mouse, exiting the particular mouse, or pressing the particular mouse, or releasing the particular mouse, the particular action has to be recorded and it has to be thrown out. So in main program, I have created an object for the particular class called as mouse listener example. So this will automatically enables the particular constructor, and the particular window will be created. Inside the window, you'll have a so the window will be created. So the inside the window you'll have a different shapes. So this will be the corresponding output of the particular program. Next one is working with keyboard. So by using your Java action listener, you can using your Java action listener interface, you can specify that the action is performed by the help of your button, that is by the help of your keyboard. So for that I have used a package called as java.awt package, and the first thing is I have to use action listener. So here I have created the window called as action listener example, and I've named the and I have created an object for the particular window as F, and I have created a text field called as TF, and I have used and I have created an object for the particular text field, and I'm setting the bound of the particular text field as 50, 50, 150, 20, and I'm creating a new button called as button click here, and I'm setting the bound of the particular button. And the second step is I'm just adding the particular listener to the window, and I'm just adding the particular frame to the window, and button to the window, and text field to the particular window, and I'm setting the size of the particular frame and layout as null, and the window should be visible to the user. And in action performed, I'm setting the when the user is clicking the particular button, then you have to display a message that welcome to Java point. So this is the text you have to display on the screen. So now this is the sample output for the particular program. So now I have created a window called as button example. So that is the name of the window, and I have created two fields, that is two controls inside your frame or the window. The one is text box and another one is button. So the name of the text box is, the text to be displaying the text is welcome to Java Point, and the button will hold a click here option. So that's it. If you have, thank you for your patient listening. Thank you all.